I'm just gonna call it here. I am sad about that, but you know something? The reward for collecting all the Poes is just Giovanni gives us money anyway, which we already have 1,000 rupees. So you know what? I'm done with this. We're just gonna hit up Hyrule Castle right now. Because if we take any longer, we might not finish on time, so... let's go back to Kakariko Village to do some preparations, and that's that.
For your future 100% run, Trin,
I'm gonna be way more careful.
It might just be easier to not do any Poe hunting until you're absolutely ready for it at all.
And do like 0 Poes until I can do them all one at a time. I mean, that's the other option.
Just do 5 Poes because you have to do the 4 in Arbiter and you have to do the 1 in Giovanni, but don't touch the rest of them until you're absolutely ready to do them all.
That's the that's another option. Is like do all or do none, you know? It could be. Yeah, I might try that. I mean, I don't know.
Because then you can just go to a couple areas and check them off on a list as you're just to make sure that you got them all and are sure you got them all.
I'm not sure exactly how I'll do it, but oh wow, still more. There's a ton of money in Hyrule Castle, so I'm not exactly worried about money.
Yes, and well, thank you for reminding me. I'm going to go ahead and pull up just to make sure that we don't miss out on getting the treasure room. I want to make sure that we aren't going to miss that other key.
Well, there's no way to miss it if we hit up every chest, right?
Yes. And, yes, Avalon, I am tired. It is Thursday, and, I work full-time, and, yeah, I'm sorry if I sound a little tired today.
No, it's okay, because this whole quest for the last Poe has really taken it out of me, too. I'm sick of this. So, let's go on. Let's go ahead and get to the good part. Like, I knew the Poe hunting was going to be a drag. Let's get to the good part of this, finally. We're gonna buy some arrows real quick. And then I am going to do an ad break, and then we're gonna do Hyrule Castle. I am kind of disappointed at not being able to get the last one, but this is just ridiculous.
I can completely understand, Chen, and that is probably why I don't even remember if I did all 60 pose. I might have given up. I wouldn't be surprised if I did.
Oh, 94. Eh. I still can't quite make out what he's saying.
The Japanese?
Yeah.
It's almost like nonsense.
No, I don't think it's nonsense. I just couldn't understand it because it was microphoned. It was distorted. Alright, alright. That's it. Time for Hyrule Castle. I guess we'll watch the cutscene since it forced it to play.
But this is a fun cutscene.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping I didn't realize it was going to do that, or I would have done the ad break sooner. Anyway, we finally get to see the result of all the fused shadows.
Midna? Midna, you okay?
Clearly not.
It lives.
It turned her into a spider.
That is way worse than a spider, friend.
Or is that more like an octopus? Well, it doesn't even have 8 limbs, though.
It's a Pokemon.
And suddenly a wild Midna appeared.
And broke protection for Hyrule Castle.
Well, okay.
And I love the ambience of the rain.
Also, there's a Link and Midna moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we finally have access to Hyrule Castle. Let's go ahead and run ads, and then that'll be that. Okay. Time for the fun part. Time to get started on what is, quite frankly, I would argue this is the best dungeon in the game.
I completely agree with you there. I absolutely love Hyrule Castle.
Hyrule Castle and Twilight Princess is kind of awesome. I mean, it looks awesome just looking up at the flying buttresses there. You know, like the castle's design is amazing.
It looks imposing.
Yeah, it looks... Yeah, exactly. It looks imposing. It's just cool.
And if you want another comparison, Avalon to Dark Souls, this is the games in our laundry. Archers and all.
There we go, jeez.
Because I'm sure there are archers all over the place here.
Probably should have gotten some more hearts. But
there are some in barrels. This isn't the Cave of Ordeals. You will get hearts for defeating enemies.
I mean, okay, I was about to say, you know, you say that. But the game so far has not been kind about it. So I'm just actually going to wander around and fight everything, because that's one of the things about this, is that you kind of have to go to all these places anyway.
Yeah, especially if you want to get into the treasure room later.
So, you might as well just do all the fights. These guys are annoying, because they don't die right away. Like, they force you to do the ending blow, but the ending blow is slow. That's my biggest problem. Like, it shouldn't take so long to finish off an opponent. There we go. Alright, alright. So they chose to have no soundtrack here on the outside of the castle. They chose to go with no soundtrack.
Just to make it all that more eerie.
Yeah, and honestly, I kind of feel like that's actually a genius decision. And then inside, we get a really
nice theme.
Yeah, like the soundtrack inside is like, it's like this really calm, subdued Hyrule theme.
But it does.
I probably shouldn't have whacked that. I probably shouldn't have whacked those explosive barrels.
No.
That would have been smart.
But the OST has a sort of a regal undertone to it.
Yeah, it's just... It's very calm and unintrusive.
Unlike certain other OSTs in this game.
Yeah, like it's... Yeah, it's just beautiful. You'll see it. We'll get there. Oh yeah, still can't blow apart wooden fences with bombs.
It forces you to go into a specific area.
That's okay. Killing all those enemies now works in our favor later.
You can get to the area now.
No, there was a fence across the entire length there.
There's
Pretty
the
sure.
bulbos that you can get to if you go around.
I'm already headed this way now.
Okay.
I am having fun at this rate. At this point, I am...
You are breathing...
Yeah, I am... This is my sigh of relief. I am... Don't care about anything anymore. I just want to fight enemies. Because that's what Hyrule Castle's all about. It's just these fights. There's these fights everywhere. Just tons and tons of fights.
Jump Strike is going to be a godsend for this show.
I mean, sort of. Okay. There we go. Jeez. Still hate the command input for the spin attack. But especially later on, the fights get much more satisfying. Like, right there, we're just fighting a mob of enemies. Nothing too impressive, but it gets better. It gets better later. Let's go ahead and open this up. I love how this place is actually designed like an actual castle.
Yes.
Like, the design of this place. They very carefully structured it just to look like an actual, like, diamond-shaped castle grounds. Like, they filled out the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Alright. Here we go. Look who it is.
Our old friend.
I have come to play. And he spoke this time.
I didn't know the bokoblins could speak.
Well, I mean, he spoke before at the end, but
Still, he's one of the few that of his species that can speak.
it's like I swear I pressed sideways. Oh, he actually got me? What? There we go, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, wow.
The dueling aspect.
Didn't know he had that. Didn't know he had... Yeah, I didn't know he had a spin to win. I do sometimes. I just decided not to do it I just decided not to do it there. Shield attack is only effective on some enemies. Enough. Got the small key. Plus, the shield is not a perfect defense. That's the other thing. His axe, I'm pretty sure, will go right through that. I follow the strongest side. That is all I have ever known. Link. He spoke.
Yeah, Midna.
Alright. Didn't know he could do that. Well, he can. So now we can actually go inside. But first, isn't there something over here?
Yes, there is.
As I recall. Come on. Aw. Where is...
That's on the other side.
I thought there was a chest. Oh yeah, that probably is on the other one. Alright.
Because there's no ladder. Yeah, it's on the other side.
Yeah. Okay, well. Now we can go through the front door.
But don't you want to get into the treasure room?
Yes? Why are you asking that?
Because of your Trin. And I have to be sure because you already stopped at 59 and I'm sort of worried.
No, I'm not going to... Of course I'm going to get it all. Here we go. How are they still alive? Ah, enough. Come on.
How in the world are they all still alive?
They really shouldn't be. Here we go. Jeez. They want you to do finishing blows on those guys, but that's slow. I don't actually like doing that. See, those guys died faster.
Mm-hmm. So many enemies, so little time.
This castle is beautiful.
I know.
Like, not just for the OST, not just for the soundtrack that plays here, but just the design of it. I like the design of this castle better than I like the one in Breath of the Wild.
Agreed.
This castle is better than the one in Breath of the Wild.
The one in Breath of the Wild, to be fair, was more ruinous, and this one is intact. So you have to sort of underscore that, and
it's smaller.
Yeah, it's definitely smaller.
It's not like the castle in Breath of the Wild. The size of it, it's not big enough.
Yeah.
It's not.
This one is more grandiose.
Yeah, this one is a much more grand castle. This is what I would expect.
So the one thing, though, that sort of irked me about this castle, those chandeliers should have been candles instead of
They are.
They are candles? It's
Yeah.
very hard to tell.
Yeah, see?
Because those look like glass. That looks just like glass.
Well, I mean, there's only so much rendering they can put into a GameCube candle, but, like, they're right. They're definitely candles.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, good attention to detail. That arch, look at that roof, though. That looks like something you would find in a cathedral.
Yeah, something like that. Let's take this door. We could go further, but I feel like we'll be coming back.
Aren't you going to be going back to get the other chests?
I will get them all, eventually.
All right.
One thing at a time.
Of course. If you haven't faced off against a dark nut before, you're facing off against one now.
Well, we definitely have.
But if you had nightmares about the dark nut, yep, it's back. Not like I didn't have nightmares about the dark nut.
See, Avalon, I'm trying to use the shield, and it's just not working, okay? Like, I am trying, though. There we go. Doesn't always work. See? You can't always stun him that way. There we go. He let his guard down, though. Ah.
He just meant to guard against attacks.
See? He can actually push my shield aside and then whack me if I don't. It's actually better to counter attack than it is to just defend, so it's actually better to mash in a lot of cases. There we go. There we go. He dropped an orange rupee. Wow.
That's generous.
I don't think I've seen him do that. Well, might as well fill up here while we can. Again, just insert a lit lantern into the oil. Nothing bad will happen.
Not like I didn't have a lantern almost explode in my face when I tried to do that.
Where's the last one? There should be one more.
There's a trick to this one.
Okay, I'm thinking two things. Either there's one hidden around here that I can't see, or I have to actually blow this one out.
You do.
Yeah, I was like... My only concern was that because it's already lit, I thought it would lower this third platform. Oh, but I have to blow it out from up here. Okay. Well, all right then.
Another reason I love the Hyrule Castle of Twilight Princess is you use everything to get through this castle.
Yeah, they actually make you use everything here. At some point or another. Left, right, we can, like, it really is laid out like an actual castle. We can go left, we can go right. There's a bunch of different rooms everywhere. Oh, this room. I remember this. It's the Keese room. And that's as fast as I... Ooh.
Such interesting pictures.
That one went out really quick. That first one I lit. This is one I lit first. And it lasted a long time.
Hit the picture.
Hit it? Oh, that's right. Knock it down. All right. I was figuring out the pattern without needing that. Ah, maybe I started from the wrong place. Start from there, okay. Here. No? Wait, what? Hands across. Ah. What orientation is that? Like, is that actually this one, then across to this one, then this one, and then this one? But that can't be right. Yeah, that can't be right. So the orientation, that orientation is not right. Also, please no hints unless I ask for them.
Okay.
There we go.
So lots of armor, but that armor doesn't seem... It's very strange in how bulky it is. Especially considering the other Hyrule Guard armor.
Yeah, like, Link doesn't look like he can fit in one of these. And the other guards don't look like they're any taller, so...
Mm-hmm.
Not sure. Not sure what's going on there.
Unless the royal family employs dark nuts, which I wouldn't see happening.
So, what is the actual pattern here then? See, I mean this, like, yeah, like your hint didn't actually help anyway. Because I still don't understand what orientation this is. I just know that it's some sort of, I have to go around. Wow. Keys. So like this one burns pretty short. This one does, yeah, that one is really short-lived. This one lasts a while. Nope, but even it went out. Okay. So that one seems to last forever, though. And then this one, and then back over here to this one, maybe? Ah, one of them went out. What? Yeah, that was close, though. But, like, trying to figure out, like, the exact, like, these two seem to be the... Oh my gosh, that one goes out immediately. Okay, so this is the last one. This is the second to last one. Which means it should be... Okay, I think I see now. There we go. Jeez. I didn't realize that that one right there and that I just lit last, I didn't realize that that one was going out immediately. I never stayed focused on it long enough to see it do that. Hearts, please. Ugh. Health drops. Yeah, they really... Yeah, the lantern really got used there. Alright, let's see here. How about we just do this? Oh, they can block that? Oh, okay. Maybe it's only when they're in their standing pose that they can't block it. Come on. Ugh. These guys are a pain. You know what else is a pain? Being knocked out of midair.
Yeah, that is slightly annoying.
Oh my gosh. I hate... Why can't it just be the same button? There we go. I kind of wish the helm splitter was on B instead of on A. Probably should have tried the jump slash there, though, as well. All these pots!
All those spears on the wall.
I must murder every pot until I am at full health. Ugh, why am I not at full health already? Oh. Now we're at the upper area here.
TrinfiniteX and the crusade against all pot kind. Yes.
I mean, it's par for the course for a Zelda game, right? Link is the enemy of pottery everywhere. Has been since ages past.
The enemy of grass and pots and bugs everywhere.
There we go. Didn't even get a chance to take off again. That's what I want to see. Now, how about it? What's in here again? Yeah, another key. All right.
Well, you're getting some hearts.
Yeah, slowly.
One clipped out of the wall.
All right. But of course, I have to ask, what's on the other side? Hey, it's the boss key.
What is this?
That's quite the ambush they have, too. But thankfully, we have some friends.
Nice shot. How in the world did you get it to work?
You'll have to ask Aru how he did that. Yo, guys.
Give him a big old thumbs up.
Wait, why is Shad here? He's just a bookworm. He even admitted he was. He even. Like, he even admitted he wasn't good at fighting.
Maybe he just didn't want to get left behind. He is a historian.
Yeah, that does make some sense. He's probably kind of like, you know, a combat journalist. That's probably the route they're trying to go with that. Man, like, this dungeon is definitely the most scenic. Like, City in the Sky, I think, was meant to be, but it kind of failed because everything was, like, walled in, and you couldn't really see much. But, like, you can see everything here.
Mm-hmm.
Hyrule Castle is just gorgeous.
And one of those towers, we actually saw Zelda in.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing, is that, we never actually get back to those rooms, do we?
No, there's no way for us to determine which rooms we got into. It's somewhere along the... I figured it was somewhere along the north side because we never are able to get into the north side towers. So... Yeah,
that must be the case then. I don't actually think we can come here yet. Because, don't we need more keys? Oh, no, actually, no, we don't. We have the big key, don't we? We could actually just climb up to the end, couldn't we?
We could.
But where's the fun in that?
Now's the best place to go back.
I was about to say, but there's no... Yeah, that's not fun, though.
No.
We have to empty... We gotta raid this whole castle. We have to empty every room.
And kill every pot.
Yep, every piece of pottery. But especially those treasure chests. I swear there's gotta be some hearts around here somewhere. There's plenty of arrows.
It's not like Breath of the Wild where you can just eat apples as the day is long.
Yeah, I wish. Breath of the Wild was like way too easy in that regard. Not that this game isn't... Not that this game's like hard or anything.
It isn't hard, but it does challenge you at times.
Tries my patience at times.
That's what I meant.
There we go. Honestly, the hardest part of this game is same as Breath of the Wild. It's just the beginning. But once you start getting more hearts, the game's pretty easy. Now this time we have to cut down the painting. No two ways about it. Physically can't proceed without it. Oh yeah, here we go.
Fun times.
And now if we wanted to use some bombs, now would be the time. So, if you remember Ocarina of Time, on the way up to Ganon, he had a couple of iron knuckles and could use bomb chews very similar to this. Oh, they're homing in. Oh. Yeah, there's a way to use bomb chews pretty similar to this on the climb up to Ganon in Ocarina.
That's nice that they home.
I didn't realize they homed in, otherwise I probably wouldn't have done that because, well, now it's one-on-one. I guess that's fine too, but like, I intended...
The two-on-one.
I had intended to draw them both closer and rip their armor off that way. Aw.
One-on-ones are a lot more fun, in my opinion, in Twilight Princess.
Yeah, like sometimes it's tough to fight two-on-one, but... Oh, there we go. There's a bunch of hearts. Now watch them get taken away by this other one. But I like the more intense fights.
Says the person who immediately sought after every single sulfur Lionel in the entire game.
Yeah. Oh wow, this guy's actually blocking the bombs. I love how holding up his shield protects him from the concussive blast. There we go. This is... Here's a showcase of this game's fighting techniques. There we go. Ah. Here's a showcase of me getting hit, too. Come on.
And Mitt as well.
Ow. You know, I've never actually tried fighting a Darknut as Wolf. I don't even think you can.
It's not recommended. Because you take, like, almost double damage against these things as a wolf flank.
That sounds about right.
That, and it's exceedingly hard to get to hurt anything in armor as wolf flank.
I love how like the one drops an orange rupee and this one just drops arrows. Doesn't even have a bow. There we go.
Who needs a sword? I have tea.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I mean, Wolfling's teeth have chewed through a lot of really tough things that they probably shouldn't have been able to, so it doesn't seem too far-fetched to think they could chew on iron. Guess I need to get to that one. Is there an easier way to do this? Is there one directly above me? There is this one. No, that one won't. That one won't help me. No, I think dropping down is the easiest way to get that one. Why empty, game? Why put pots here for me to smash, only for them all to be empty?
Because then why would you smash them if they weren't only filled occasionally?
They should, yeah, but they were all empty. Like, they should incentivize getting some of them. Come on. Doesn't one of these lower down at some point?
Yes.
There's a button that lowers one of these down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to... Oh, come on.
It is not low enough, I don't think.
And I'm trying to remember which one...
Oh, no, never mind.
Like, where the button is that lowers it down. Here we go. Let's take this. Silver rupee! But it won't fit. Oh, yeah? We can fix that.
It'll take us a few seconds.
Not only that, but now that I'm at full health, I kind of want to go almost everywhere as magic armor next time a fight starts up. Because then I can keep my great spin. That's really the big advantage, is just being able to keep the great spin.
Still raining outside. Hyrule is still sad.
When it rains, it pours. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this, because I can.
bow has got to have some sort of magical property to it, because how in the world are you able to make those shots?
Who knows? So, where's this Bulbos?
You need to keep going, and there should be a break in the wall.
Here we go. You were right. Alright. Destroy everything.
It's so satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Except when you hit a wall.
I want these out of here. Just in case. Because these things can die, can't they?
I don't know. I've never tried killing them.
I'm pretty sure they can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are in fact killable. In which case you'd have to reset the room. I mean, look at that! Did you just see that range?
Yeah.
You can hear it.
I did.
You can see it clinking way up there on the side of the...
Ugh, that range is ridiculous.
Wow. Link is pretty crazy. Oh, yeah, this... I remember this. Oh, I think I need to get it to cross paths with that one. Like, just cross paths with a different one on the way. Hold on. Is it really just as simple as... something like this? No, it isn't. Yeah, this is a Triforce symbol. The rain actually stopped for a brief second. There's a specific I remember there's a specific pattern I have to do this in. And I thought if I just hit them all, that would be enough. But it's not. Huh. If I do this, does it hit that one? Yeah, it did hit them all. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. We have to... There we go. I was like, I thought the leaves were concealing the actual path there. Here we go. Oh, whoops. Excuse me. I got the diagonals the wrong direction. It's this one, this one, then this one, and that one. Assuming it's not... Yeah, assuming that wasn't backwards. There we go. It's like I knew there was a hint somewhere around by blowing up the leaves. Hey, look, we got the dungeon map after getting the boss... The boss key.
Don't forget the ladder.
Mm-hmm. I was just waiting for Link to climb it.
The Boblins did try to entrench themselves in Hyrule Castle, and they had some decent fortifications. Just,
yeah, wood that's invincible to explosions.
Completely.
And yet can be run over by Bulbos, so I'd call that amazing fortifications, actually, but... No fortification is strong enough to stop Link.
That should be all of the chests on this this floor.
Yep.
Except on the other side.
So that's everything from this side. So now we just have to... Wait a minute. How do we get there again? I think we dig there, don't we? To the backyard there? To the graveyard in the back? We have to dig there.
You have to... I know you have to dig there somewhere, but I don't know if it's through there or if it's
through
on
the other side. I think it might be on the other side. Hold on.
Nope, it's through there, it looks like.
Yeah, it sure looks like it's through here. Hold on.
That's solid stone.
Yeah, no, so that's not gonna work. So I guess it really is on the other side then. Okay. Well, that's fine. So, the first time I played through this game, I actually did not even know about that back area behind the castle. I didn't know about the royal,
graveyard?
Yeah, the royal graveyard. I didn't even know it existed.
Missable. If you're not looking for it, it is very missable.
I kind of wish there was actually something there, like a heart piece or something required for 100%.
Well, if you want to get 100% on chests, you have to go there.
Yeah, if you want to get all chests, but like, very few people actually care about that category.
Mm-hmm.
How does one get that again?
There was a way to get up there. Oh.
Oh yeah, we have to come down from...
Oh, no, never mind.
No, you have to come down from up there. That's how.
Yeah.
So that's...
Over on the other side?
No, you have to come down from over there. So is there a door up there? I think there might be. Yeah, I think you have to drop down on that chest from somewhere inside. So... I can't believe I forgot about the backyard until just now. Otherwise, I would have searched for the way in sooner. This is all stone. How do I get in there? It's not here. Well, there's the way to get that chest. We just have to go up here. And then drop down the side here. Now, how do I get to the backyard, though? Is it from inside that we get back there? That doesn't seem right. I almost feel like there should at least be a Poe back there.
You would think.
I mean, it is a graveyard, but there's actually...
So it is by the windmill.
It is?
There's a small digging pattern near the trifle symbol.
What? I looked all around there. Okay, well.
Still needed to get that chest anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I came back for the chest, but still. How did I miss a diggable spot over there? I checked. I thought I was very thorough.
I love how when I played this game, the cog rocks attacked me at every turn, and then...
And now they're just not attacking me at all.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're back.
But you blew up everything.
Well, guess what? Not even gonna fight him this time.
Have fun.
Destroy all of it. There we go. How about that? Oh, come on. So there's a diggable place somewhere around here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's probably this. It's probably this right here. Yep. It totally is. Even though that doesn't line up with going in there.
Guess it just is.
Yeah, just tunneling magic. All right. Whoa, the servants of Hyrule's royal family. They're after me.
The stall children. The stall children. Oh, and don't forget.
Now, where did these guys come from? Like the stall children. Like, whose bones are they? Like, whose bones do they belong to? Like, what person has bones that small except actual children?
The world may never know, and I don't want to know. Thank you very much.
Take that heart.
Because, I don't want to think about it. I really don't want to think about it.
In the land where the rain stops, the statue of time moves. Huh. Come on. Just put it down. There we go. There we go, there we go. Now we're talking. Now what does this one say? The cursed swordsman sleeps before the sacred tree. Huh. Oh. There's a re-dead down here, I'll bet. No re-dead? Orange rupee, though.
Red rupee. More
A
fuel
green
for the armor.
rupee. Gotta have that green rupee. Wow, a magic rain-stopping torch.
Totally useful.
Man, I can
Believable.
see why they would lock this behind bars. That's a precious treasure. They can stop the rain whenever they please and start it up again by blowing it out, which, by the way, apparently it did. It only lasts for a minute. Actually, that's probably part of the puzzle, isn't it? In order to get in here. Yeah, we need to get in there to get the,
Owl statues.
yeah, and then that will get us up to the last treasure chest. See, like, this puzzle is worthy of having like a heart piece in it or something. Like, this is quite the puzzle for just this is quite the
key.
yeah, this is quite the puzzle for just like a small key or a bunch. Well, and since I know where that small key leads, you know, like, there's no heart piece, there's no Poe, there's nothing needed for 100% locked behind the door.
True, but at the same time, it is a fun puzzle.
Yeah, it is.
I remember when I did the graveyard puzzle the first time. It took me forever, but I was so satisfied when I got it done.
Yeah, this is a fun little puzzle. It really is. Like I said, I just feel like it should have had more locked behind it. Like, something more important, I should say.
I would even be happy if another small bottle was available if you completed it.
Yeah. But alas, it's a completely optional puzzle. Much like, which honestly, given that this is the only puzzle that requires the Dominion Rod, it kind of speaks to the optionality of the Dominion Rod as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, the only thing you need this for is really just the Temple of Time. Like, and then they kind of force you to use it to get up to the city in the sky. But even when you get to the city in the sky, you don't even need it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the most. It's the cool. It's the coolest It's the coolest item in Zelda that is actually useless.
Yep.
You've gotten everything you need out of here. Now get in the castle through the front door. Midna telling us we have indeed everything outside the castle.
Thank you, Midna.
Let's form into
all
wolf.
These freeze stones.
Yep. Now, how do we get out of here again?
Look where the blue arrow is.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's on the other end. I keep trying to assume logic and be like, well, the wall that's closest to the exit, of course, or to the wall that's closest to another area would be the exit, right?
Totally.
All right. Let's get out of here. Or rather, get in there. Let's get out of the rain. We have to do this.
Thankfully, they leave a bulbos here for you.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to escape.
Time to destroy. So much fun.
Yep. I am having a lot of fun destroying that. We'll just head out of here.
Nice seeing you guys, but I'm heading out. Have fun.
Yep.
By the way, your boss already left.
Yeah, we already got rid of King Bulblin. I'm surprised that those guys are still there with King Bulblin gone.
Yeah, that is surprising, but at the same time, well, who knows? They could just be a myriad of tribes under one warlord.
Possibly. I wonder what type of... I mean, this honestly, it looks like it is designed more like a cathedral than a palace, or at least this room anyway.
It's more of a French-style atrium.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like this French, English, Spanish.
It'd be closer to French, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it does. It does seem more French, looking at it.
Because these balconies would look down into that area down there, and you could have an entire small ball down there, and or you could have just a gathering of people waiting to make the long trek up to the throne room.
Yeah, that's another thing about this castle. Like, for whatever reason, they decided to put the throne at the top. So it's like a long journey to get up to the top to where you can finally see the king.
Or princess, in this case.
Yeah, or princess in this case.
But that's the only weird thing about this castle, is how far up the throne room is.
Yeah. You know what else is weird is that staircase that you have to raise and lower with the shoot.
The lantern?
Yeah, the lantern. Like, I wonder how that works whenever somebody comes to visit. Like, is it just always raised, I wonder?
It's probably always raised.
But even then, those are some steep steps.
It might be that it's just a defensive mechanism, but and it's just what am I trying to say? It's in the form that it would be in if somebody was attacking the castle.
Yeah.
It's harder for them to get up.
Yeah, no, I do understand it as a defense, but like,
But normally,
must be hard for people to climb though.
It probably has a different setting for normal everyday use.
So these guys pretty much always point ahead. These spirits of dead castle guards, they always point. The direction they're facing is always the direction that you have to go to get across.
All of this represents ridiculous amounts of tax revenue. Well, it is a medieval society.
Yeah, I was about to say it is medieval society, so that's actually not too unusual.
Well, if you assume that the entire region of Farron is technically all farms, then yeah,
Go.
That's,
Oh my gosh, Link,
have a
please.
majority of farmland.
There's literally no. I am pushing up, and he won't go up. Okay, jeez. I pushed up, and he went to the side, and it's just like, okay, so what button do I press to climb up?
So, my going theory is that Ordona is a province on the outskirts of Hyrule, but Farron is mostly farmland, and the area of Hyrule Field that you go into is pretty much surrounded by farmlands on either side, all the way up to Kakariko and into the Zora areas. Lanayru might even have some farmland too.
Yeah, I think it would make sense if there was more farms than were shown. I definitely don't think like we're able to go everywhere in Hyrule. Because it's definitely not Breath of the Wild. I love how
down is up, right, left is down, and right is also right.
I love how the music is building the closer we get to the final battle. Wow, those guys were easy.
Yes, the intensity is building because we're getting closer to our goal.
Yep. However, oh, is that up one more level, I guess? Yeah. Seems a little too soon. Yeah, we have to go up around here first. There we go.
The one time we can use the spinner.
Yep. Because I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't do anything against this guy.
Nope.
Does it? I want to try, though. I'm sure it won't amount to anything. The ultimate Dark Nut.
Is that an iron knuckle?
Yeah, it doesn't do crap. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's an iron knuckle.
No, Iron Knuckles use axes. I think that's the difference. They have a very distinct design to them. Ah. There we go.
Almost there.
Almost. Got him.
So yes, my going theory is that there's a bunch of farmlands that we never even see, and that Russell is sort of just the leader of the militia force to protect the local farmers. And he actually is beholden to a baron that is probably on somewhere in the Quarren province.
Somewhere. We never see him.
I mean, there has to be other little small castles for lords, but we never see any of them.
Yeah, there's probably a lot more to Hyrule that we just don't see. However,
as expansive as this is, they don't really show us all of that area.
this room shall not be one of those areas kept from us. Time to raid the royal treasury.
Thank you very much for contributing to the Link's Hero Fund to save Hyrule. We appreciate your donation.
This place is an armory that will equip us with everything we need. Gives us tons of money, gives us bombs, even bombings. Wow.
If you are not prepared to go into the boss with all of the stuff that it gives you, you did not really go through the game.
Yeah, this room arms you up real good. Even one whole rupee.
Practically everything.
Yep. Every chest in every dungeon. I don't know about all of Hyrule, but we got every chest in every dungeon at least.
So many bomblings.
Yeah, I forgot how many bomblings there were in here. I thought there were...
I thought they were just regular bombs or water bombs and stuff.
Yeah, I thought there were more regular bombs.
It might be checking to see what type of bombs you have, and we'll go for the more expensive kind.
I don't know. Alrighty. Oh, even a fairy in here too.
Well, it is right next to the boss room.
Yep. But we already have a fairy, so no need. But thank you for the offer. Alright.
Are we going to take a quick break before the boss battle, or are we going to go straight?
Yeah, let's have an ad break before the boss here. 'Cause it's a long boss fight. Alright. This is it. The final boss.
And the biggest plot hole of them all staring at us in just a few moments. Okay. Just look at the sheer amount of stairs those nobles would have to go up to the throne.
Like, I understand, like, you know, trying to make yourself look good. But, like...
That's a little excessive.
Yeah, this really does feel like the nobility went a little crazy with their tax money and power, because, like, all of that climbing we just did to get up here, now even more stairs to get around here. Now we're finally in the throne room.
I mean, I guess a lot of the Hylians are fit.
They must be. Of course, actually, that's not true. We've seen the people in Castletown.
True enough.
Oh, yeah! There's those weird statues again with the weird tongues. Sorta. They're all broken. So...
Zelda, hello?
Welcome to my castle. So you're Ganondorf. He stood up!
Yeah. Either he's really old or just very imposing.
I've been dying to meet you. Your people have long amused me, Midna, to defy the gods with such petty magic, only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I drew deep, and it grew strong, and grew strong again. Ugh. Your people had some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. The kind of absolute power that the chosen by the gods wield. He who wields such power would make a suitable king for this world, don't you think? Ha! Such conceit. But if you are one of the chosen wielders of power as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you. Shadow has been moved by light, it seems. How amusing. Very well. Deny me, then. Yes, try to deny me. You and your little friend. He can turn into pixels too!
Not good. Not good. Poor Midna.
Oh, Midna, you shouldn't have gotten so close. Both of you. Faithless fools who would have dared to take up arms against the king of light and shadow. So you chose, and so you shall feel my wrath. And so we shall play tennis with him.
Okay, can I just remark at how overly intricate that the armor is for all of the designs they put in this game? It's just very intricate.
Yep, that was them showing off how realistic at the time can we make this game, and I am failing at deflecting these. Come on. Swing sooner. Ah! I gotta relearn the timing for this. Come on. I swear, you have to swing a good bit earlier than it looks like you have to. Mm-hmm. Swing sooner.
Distance is a very...
Hey! Okay, now I definitely swung and it just didn't take my input. What the heck? Come on. Bosses that waste time. Come on. Okay, I pressed B. At this point, I'm just mashing B, and it wouldn't swing fast enough. Come on now. There we go. Will Shield Bash work? I don't think so. Like, Shield Bash will deflect it, but it won't protect me. Come on. I'm not very good at tennis, in case you couldn't tell. There we go. There we go.
First of 3.
Yep. Link's not the best tennis player.
I'm so sad that they did tennis here, though, because you could have had a really epic battle against Zelda.
Yeah, but she is being controlled, so... There's no way she'd be at full power, right? Ah.
Especially if she's fighting against it.
Yeah, if she's resisting the control. But every Ganondorf battle has to have this.
Does it?
Well, of course. It's for the nostalgia.
I could care less about the nostalgia.
Well, that's just you, though. I could wish that this controlled better, though, because it feels like I deflected that ball back a lot before, and it didn't seem to work. Come on. It's hard to get a read on these projectiles. It really is. There we go. Maybe it's because of distance. Like, maybe how many times I have to deflect it back and forth is based on distance.
And that is exactly what's happening. Because if you're too far away, it will take a long time before you can get
Oh. Okay. Well, I didn't know that for sure, so I was theorizing it, okay?
Hey, it's a perfectly valid strategy.
Come on, come on. Ah. Well, I mean, except that we're not even actually beating her up. We're just sending lightning balls back at her. Because Ganondorf just really wanted to play tennis. Ah. Dang, you really do have to swing early. Like, it's actually messing with me a good amount. I keep mashing too much because I'm afraid of missing it. I remember this being a problem before, too.
There's almost a rhythmic timing to it.
Ah, see? That's why I keep mashing, because I'm afraid of being too late and having it hit me mid-swing. Supergirl!
Wow, that tracking.
Yeah. I don't get it. Urgh. I'll take that fairy, though. Yeah, the soundtrack here is good. It's just... Oh, there we go. Finally.
Poor Zelda.
And now Midna's back.
And she's got the fused shadow, everyone.
Gonna use big spider mode. Try and squeeze Ganon out.
Well, it was super effective.
And just wring her out like a rag. Even now, she's just like, we got this. Don't worry about it. And now the Beast Ganon fight. The last time I saw this form, it was Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the
And it was such a it was such a disappointment. Now, I never did quite figure out what the heck's going on with this soundtrack. Like, this soundtrack is a little weird to me. A, not B. This soundtrack always seemed a little strange to me.
It's reminiscent of the Twilight.
Eh. Down you go. Also, the fact that I can't lock onto him is a little upsetting. Oh, look, arrows. Oh, I missed the arrow drop. Come on. That way. Throw him that way this time. The fight itself is fine. I don't have any real problems with the fight itself, or normally anyway. Wasn't he supposed to attack more there, Link? You sure that's all you wanted to do? Was like leap on him and then just not attack anymore? I swear I was mashing A there, and he just didn't attack more. Ah! Mistimed. Gotcha. Down you go. Oh, what? Come on. Why does it do that? It's kicking me off of him. There we go. Oh, come on. That timing wasn't correct? Seriously?
Almost there, Trin.
Now we have to just wait for him to come out again. Come on. Stop wasting time. Oh, seriously? Man, you really do have to wait for the last second for him. Clearly, I do need the practice here. Why does he have to launch like 10 fake outs when we can clearly see them all? Come on.
Because it's reminiscent of the
There we go.
Phantom Ganon fight.
There we go. There we go. Okay, now this time. There we go. Not gonna make that mistake again. Just keep mashing A. Oh yeah, he's above us. That's right. I pressed A. It was just a moment too late. All right. Topple him over. How much more does he got in him? I think one more?
Yeah. This should be the last round.
The last round if I didn't mess up. I hate the fact that A's dash forward into him like that. It's just like, come on. Like, there's just no logical reason to do that. There we go. Oh my gosh, he's still at it.
Oh. Wasn't there an arrow one that we had to do?
This fight is officially overstaying its welcome. I'll grab that fairy, though. Down you go, come on. Seriously? Still? Give me those arrows at least. How is he not down yet? Oh, we came really fast that time. Away with you. There we go. Finally. You're not welcome here anymore.
It's because of those attempts that you didn't do the full chomps.
Yeah, I know. But even if you take those out, that was like 5 times we had to latch onto him. Or 6. That was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Yeah, just watching.
Hmm. And now looks like the power is returning to Zelda on its own. Because Midna doesn't look like she's actively giving it back.
She's awake.
Princess, I... Say nothing, Midna. Your heart and mine were as one, however briefly. Such suffering you have endured. It's the return of Andross!
It's not so easily beaten.
Only I have the brains to rule Lilat.
Midna, rethink what you're doing.
Yep. Midna tries to go out all heroic like on us. But we'll see how that turns out. No, Midna, you're not one of the chosen ones. You can't beat him. We have to do that. I almost kind of wish we could have seen a little bit more of that kaiju battle.
That would have been fun.
That tiny throne room should not have been able to contain them.
Well, that's probably why you see the big explosion here in a second.
Is there an explosion? Does it actually blow off the top of... Well, there's the whole castle. There's a big explosion. Is the whole castle gone?
No, it's not gone. It's just, partially leveled.
Yeah, see, Midna, you were just a guide character. Okay, like there's no way you were ever going to be able to defeat Ganon on your own. That's our job. Spirits of the light, wielders of the great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. In my hour of need, grant me the light to banish evil. Alright, Link. Summon your magic horse, and I'll summon my magic arrows, and together we'll beat this guy. So... having Zelda use the light arrows is cool and all. I love the horseback archery that's about to happen, but I kind of wish it was us. Link. Chosen hero. Lend us the last of your power. The last of it? I've barely gotten started. Are you kidding? I still have 3 bottles of stuff and a fairy. I ain't nowhere near the last of it, baby.
That, and we have 2 more phases of the boss battle to get through, but that's...
Yeah.
No, neither here nor there.
The boss fight in Twilight... The final boss in Twilight Princess is cool. Like, I do like each of these phases. I just feel like because there's 4 phases, it sort of overstays its welcome a tad. It's a really long fight. Like, we've been at it for 20 minutes, and we're only just now on phase 3. I'll try to slow Ganondorf with my light arrows. You target him and keep him within range of my arrows. Sure was a good thing that, Epona was able to easily find us. Oh, whoa. It's turning, here we go. Found him. Okay, so now we are reliant on Zelda to somehow do all the work for us.
That and the Phantom Ganons are annoying.
Yeah, but the real problem here is just relying on Zelda and clipping through Ganondorf, and also getting knocked off the sword, but getting knocked off the horse, but somehow Zelda doesn't get knocked off.
How? Link goes right through her.
And also Zelda can miss. That is a thing that can happen. Also we can clip right through him. That's another thing that can happen. Not only can Zelda miss, but we can clip right through Ganondorf. Now somehow, there we go. Somehow we've already managed to hit him twice. And I'm wondering how many hits does it take, because I don't remember.
Not that many.
Yeah, I'm glad too, because Zelda being able to miss is kind of bad. Yeah, I think I can only, like, I hit him once there, but then he was invincible to the second hit. I saw that blue flash of, you can't hit him now. Oh, wow. Okay, only 3. I'm surprised since the Beast Cannon form took like four or five times. I'm surprised it was only 3 here. But then again, having Zelda be able to miss does kind of make it so that, like, you know, I'm almost glad it's not longer than that. An impressive looking blade, but nothing more. Would you hear my desire to take this foul blade and use it to blot out the light forever?
I love the touch of the Gerudo symbol on the cloak. Very nice.
I love how Zelda totally can't fire into the barrier here.
And it's the final battle, everyone.
The final fight is upon us. And the best move in the game that has served us this whole time, the backslash, is still, as it turns out, the answer. Ugh. In a lot of cases. But you know something? Let's finish this in style, shall we? Magic armor. Yeah, this fight is pretty epic. No two ways about it. Rare chew jelly, come to me. Excuse me, Ganon, I need to drink this. Just, like, hold on for a second.
Yeah, I just need to drink my medicine. Like,
I know you've got me at sword point, but I just need a moment.
It's almost like Rock Lee against Gara with medicine.
Wow. Used all your bottles, no rupees, and 4 hearts? Dang. That does sound like a pretty tense situation.
Yeah, I remember that battle. I got somewhere similar to that.
I don't think I ever had a situation like that. When I got to this point, I was always super well prepared. Oh yeah. This is the part where he starts spamming that leap move.
Oh, right. That's
Oh.
the wolf phase that took a lot out of you.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I can see how that would be a problem. Ah. Also, hitting the walls damages us. Again, why Zelda isn't firing into the ring to disable him, I don't know.
Maybe it's a magical barrier that blocks light arrows.
Or maybe she just thinks, nah, this is a manly one-on-one contest. Can't interrupt an official duel, even though it's for the fate of all of Hyrule, maybe?
He is noble like that.
Yeah.
He would not interrupt the duel.
Maybe that's it. Even though that logic doesn't make much sense given the stakes.
True, but at the same time, if there isn't any honor in the battle, then they're just as bad as Ganondorf. I think that's at least what they would think. It's the code of chivalry.
That good old code of chivalry that never actually existed in real life in most cases. There was only a handful of scenarios where that was actually a real thing. Oh, ow. Yeah, I was about to say, Link isn't really a knight, technically. Hey, I definitely pressed sideways, game.
Well, he could be considered a mercenary or a swordsman.
I was about to say he's a peasant swordsman is what he is.
Mercenary.
No, not even, because he's not being paid. Not officially.
He's of resistance swordsman.
Ow. He's a volunteer, is what he is. There we go. This is it.
Almost. Here we go. Ooh. Ow, that's gotta hurt.
Ah.
Oh. Avalon.
Let it be. Do not think this ends here. This isn't where my story ends. This is where his story ended. Yeah, I like the Wind Waker ending better. Like this stab through the gut here. Like this was fine. But the Wind Waker ending was better, I think. The way his, yeah. The way his mouth opened there. The history of light and shadow will be written in blood. Or not. Because the Master Sword is the sword of evil's bane. So as long as it's, like, still in you, that ain't happening. Now, this scene right here doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, I remember when I saw it the first time, I was like, wait a minute, Zant? Where'd you come from? What the heck? Like, I mean, I guess this is what you get for plagiarism, Ganondorf, but, like, stealing another bad guy's victory, but still.
I can tell you my going theory after all the cutscenes if you want.
Yeah. I mean, as long as there's no talking, you can go ahead and do that, because I'm going to read out dialogue boxes, but I'm not worried about anything else.
But my going theory is that Zant and Ganondorf were connected, and that Zant offing himself or hurting himself like that is what caused the connection between him and Ganondorf to break, and so that there was no longer any source of power or any source of keeping Ganondorf on this plane.
I wish they gave us a better explanation. Also, I've never seen this cutscene with the magic armor.
Oh, neither have I.
Now that I didn't realize it, the cutscene actually isn't pre-rendered. It actually keeps the armor we had on. That's actually a good touch.
His face.
What? Say something. Am I so beautiful that you've no words left? And then he just smiles like that.
It's Midna. She's alive.
That weird smile where it's just like, yeah, yep, she's all right. She's still making wisecracks. But it just looks so goofy. The model doesn't quite work right. I mean, it's not as bad as when he enters the fishing hole. I'll say that. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
But like, it still doesn't quite look entirely natural. Anyway, this is an awesome game. I totally had fun playing this.
Oh yeah, it's totally fun. Though it has its quirks. Like
Yeah,
the Zelda game.
there's a lot of ups and downs. This game goes from being one of the best games in the series to being one of the worst games in the series, like back and forth a lot. Like from the Twilight sections that are just awful. Like I'm pretty sure there's only one game that is objectively more awful than the worst points in this game, and that's just Skyward Sword. But like the Twilight sections are terrible, but then again, the actual dungeons in this game are pretty good for the most part. The items in this game, like the spinner, the double claw shot especially, there's a lot of really cool creative tools here, like the ball and chain smashing through ice and stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff that it's really kind of a shame it never came back later, you know? Like, the way this game uses iron boots, I've said this like at least 3 times before, but the way this game uses iron boots, it's better than literally any other game in the series. The Hyrule Castle here, like, Hyrule Castle's the best it's ever looked. The final sword fight with Ganondorf is actually pretty amazing. The soundtrack is a little weak, but then again, the textures and the realistic design of the game, it actually looks fantastic despite the muted color palette. Like, there's so much back and forth in this game.
I agree. That's probably why it still is one of my favorites.
Yeah, like, the story, it does hinge a lot on Midna's character, but quite frankly, I like Midna's character, so I think this game has probably one of the strongest stories. That chest is open in that cutscene. Oh my gosh. That means it's not pre-rendered.
Nope.
It does, in fact, show that chest is open in the cutscene because we opened it in the game. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Yeah, there's just... This game has a really good story, in my opinion.
Very solid story. Very solid.
Like, if we were to rank all the games in terms of, like, story, I'd have to put this, like, I don't know if I'd put it at the top, but it would be among the top 3, maybe even top 2. Like, I'm not sure of any other game that would surpass it. Like, that's how top it is.
Majora has a good empathic story.
Like, in terms of just, like, the character and the story. Yeah, I'll give you that it's very linear, right? It is super linear. This is definitely one of the most linear games in the series. And it is, you're right, Avalon, it is a lot like a movie.
But why is that a bad thing? Because
I mean, it isn't. Yeah, it's...
To handle being like a movie.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. But maybe a little more choice would have been... Yeah, because it feels like it's just spoon-fed to you. We're not, like, actually doing anything in terms of, like, making choices, you know? There's no gray, and choices are important, I think. So it's kind of 50-50, you know?
I can understand that point, but at the same time, a Link, because of the way that it's structurally revolving around the linearity, it has to be presented this way. Having choices would actually detract from the strength of the story, in my opinion.
Donnie the Third, hey! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you came just in time for the end. So, like, but see, here's the thing. You missed the whole thing. Congratulations! I would say what they could have done to make this game better, A, one of the primary things that they needed to fix was the soundtrack. But the second most important thing they could have done, following what Avalon is talking about, where the game's too linear, what if they had made it so that each of the Twilight shards, the mirror shards, could have been found in any order? Like, why did we...
I could see that.
Because, like, if you think about it, there was no actual reason why we needed to get the mirror shards in the order we got them. Like, there was no reason for it to be forced down that path. What if they had made just a couple tweaks to the game and allowed it to... and just allowed you to get the different mirror shards in whatever order? I mean, especially since the Dominion Rod doesn't even do anything in the Sky Temple anyway, and like... hold on. Hold up. Remember when you wanted around doing 100% it earlier? Yeah, it does. Now, okay, don't blame the game for that, though, Avalon. That's technically my fault, because 100% is optional, and I chose to try and wander around to get it. Like, that was my choice. And also, if I had prepared better, like if I had actually like carefully gotten each Poe along the way or something like that, that wouldn't have been a thing if I had prepared better. But the whole purpose of this playthrough was just so that I could be reminded of this game and like actually relearn it. Cause this was just a relearning playthrough. The less impact the story ends up having. Yeah. Like, yeah, there is a certain degree of that. Like, there's so much content, you know, between story bits. Yeah. That's actually another thing. They could have probably made the story stronger in between, like, the different mirror shards. Like, there was stuff happening with side characters, but, like, what if some more main story stuff had occurred? You know, some more character development for, like, Zelda or Link. Like, Midna has enough. But, like, or maybe if they had just developed the side characters more, like the Resistance.
Yes, if they had developed the Resistance more, I would have felt, and have you interact with the Resistance, and actually actively do side quests for them, or even just have the members of the Resistance go with you into a dungeon, or even, you know, attempt to do something with the Resistance beyond what just,
well,
them leading you to the areas.
Yes. It all comes down to wasted time trying to get the Wii controls to work right. That is correct. But actually, I was thinking, like, what if they were just part of the main story?
Yes.
Like, what if they had actually been in on all the stuff that was happening? Like, that would have been even better. Anyway.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess this is for farewell, huh? Light and shadow can't mix, as we all know. If anything, this whole story proves otherwise. But never forget that there's another world bound to this one. Yes, they did remaster this game for the Wii U, which is why I'm not playing it, because I don't have a Wii U, because the Wii U was not a really great console, and also because I'd have to pay for the game again. Like, I already paid for it once. It was already a struggle for me to want to pay for it another time to get the GameCube version, and because in the remastered version, they took out all the sequence breaks and really cool tricks that I'm going to be trying to learn coming up.
And the remaster version is really just more of an HD upgrade for the whole thing. They do add some little things here just for ease of what is the word?
Quality of life.
Quality of life, like a Poe lantern, so that you know if a Poe's in an area, and stuff like that. But it's not really like a true remaster of the story.
Well, but that's, I mean, exactly. That's a retelling. That's a retelling. It is a remaster. Yeah. The game looks great, but I'm not gonna buy a Wii U just so that I can buy updated graphics on something. I hope it comes out for the Switch, but I'm not optimistic for that. Never forget there's another world bound to this one. Yeah, sorry, Hoods, you missed it. To be fair, towards the beginning of the stream, I was just wandering around anyway, but you did miss the fun part. Hyrule Castle's pretty awesome in this game, as well as the final battle and the Midna reveal. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. I know now the reason the goddesses left the Mirror of Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, that is what I believe. That is what you believe, huh? Zelda, your words are kind, and your heart is true.
Help.
If all in Hyrule are like you,
I'll get.
then maybe you'll do all right. Apparently, Midna does not agree with your belief, Zelda.
Midna, we need to talk.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror's around, we could meet again. Oh, no. Don't like where this is going.
Midna.
Link. I... Finish the sentence. See you later. Aw. Couldn't work up the courage to finish it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. And bang.
Pardon me for just a moment.
Now see, wouldn't it suck if the mirror broke halfway through her transport? Or before she transported? You're lucky, Midna. Lucky you trying to show off didn't get you stuck here.
Midna, we need to have a talk about trust.
I still think that would have been funny. If she'd cracked the mirror and then like the portal and then it shattered before she could leave by accident. Oops. Yeah, it was already dialed in, yeah, I'm sure she knew it wouldn't happen that way, but it would have been pretty funny if it had. And so Midna left us. Again, these are not pre-rendered cutscenes, because there's the fairies we unlocked. Like, if we hadn't gone through the Cave of Ordeals, that wouldn't be there. Which is actually kind of cool. Also, Link was still wearing the magic armor in that cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a nice touch that a lot of games don't do these days. Like, they have pre-rendered cutscenes for everything. And they don't let you wear, like, different outfits for things.
Even Horizon Zero Dawn did it, so...
You try and switch outfits, but then it just switches you back for the cutscene?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, man.
It's for the final cutscene, too.
That's disappointing. It's like, why can't I see myself but wearing all the cool equipment, you know?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of games miss out on that. More credits.
But look at that Temple of Time. Look at how pretty it is.
Yeah, the Temple of Time in this game, they did that right too. There's so many things they did right and so many things they did wrong in this game. On the whole, I'd say they did more right than wrong, but like...
But it's still a hard call, because some of those things that they did wrong, oof, they make an impact.
Yeah, the soundtrack, Twilight sections. Still, this is a nice, beautiful ending, though. Yeah. I hear you, Hoods. Breath of the Wild, that's another game that actually, where they were smart enough to not do pre-rendered cutscenes, but let us have our outfit on for the final cutscene. Just a couple. We're still in the magic armor. He's still in the magic armor. Oh my gosh.
How many rupees has he been draining?
Yes, he must be super rich. Oh, they fixed the weird statues with the tongues. The end. An excellent game.
Even amidst the frustrations of the pose.
Yeah. So, Hoods, if you go back to watch the VOD, just forewarning, I ended up, like, wandering around Hyrule a lot for a couple hours. I did find most of the pose, but I actually couldn't find the last one. So, it wasn't terribly entertaining. You didn't miss a lot. So, like, start halfway through the VOD and you'll get to see Hyrule Castle, just in case you're interested. Because that actually was fun. But yeah, this game needed a Sun song pretty badly.
According to Hoods, the statues are blowing air, they're not tongues.
Yeah, but they look like tongues. And also, now that you say it, Hoods, that does make sense. Them, like, blowing air, but, like, it still looks weird. It still looks very weird. Like, why would you have the wind be part of the statue? Like, I've never seen that before at any statue anywhere in real life. So I wonder where they drew... I wonder where they drew influence for that from.
That's not even a pre-rendered cutscene.
What?
Is it? The
This?
title screen is...
Oh, shoot! Oh, no, we're in regular armor. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's not magic armor. That's normal. That's the normal green tunic. This is pre-rendered.
Okay.
Yeah. How would that not be pre-rendered?
True enough. Oh, Breath of the Goddesses, that makes sense.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. 42 hours. That was far too long. I think I got it down to 24 at one point. Ugh. Anyway. I have enjoyed this playthrough a great deal. But that's gonna do it. So, next week, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to definitely take a break from Twilight Princess, at least for one stream, to probably do some more collecting in the Mega Man Zero ZX collection. Just going to do some stuff on the side. And then, I don't know if I'll come straight back to this game afterwards. I might. It kind of depends on how much progress I make learning the different tricks and things. Like long jump and all that. And then I'm gonna try to get early Master Sword if I can, at least. Like, that's the big thing. I want to get early Master Sword. I want to play around with this game and actually enjoy breaking it. That's why I bought the GameCube version, so that I wouldn't have to waste time with the silly Wii waggle controls, and so that I could do the cool sequence breaks. But I don't know if I'll get to it right away or if I'll do something else first. I might do something else first. We'll see. Kind of depends on how I feel then. Anyway, Hoods, Avalon, and Donnie the Third. Sorry you came in so late. But thank you all for coming. I had a good time chatting with you all, playing this game. Thank you, Aurora, for co-comming with me through this.
My pleasure.
I hope you'll come back in the future for some other projects, maybe. We'll see.
It'll depend.
Yep. Anyway, have a good night, all. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is where most people tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And while I would appreciate you doing all that, if you enjoyed my content, come check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrinfiniteX so you can watch and chat with me while I make these. I'm a family-friendly streamer, so everybody's welcome. Throw me a follow on Twitch and Twitter so you can get notifications when I go live. Links will be down in the description. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to meeting you.